Hey everyone, it's Shalonda and welcome back to the channel. So again, I had to hurry up and get what I had to get done so I can come back on here because, okay, I was watching this little clip from the news, and again, I'm trying to stay away. I'm trying, but I have to pay attention. I have to see, okay? They're unearthing things. That's what we do on this channel. We unchain and unearth, right? So again, we were looking at Fox News here, right? And it's talking about an unearthed footage shows Biden giving shocking unpatriotic speech. Okay, so again, when we're talking, well, let's just listen.
If you think some of President Biden's words make you shake your head now, listen to what he said about America when he was vice president.
So you figure out how to live together like we do. You will never, never make it. America's strength ultimately lies in its people. There's nothing special about being American. None of you can define for me what an American is. Can't define it based on religion, ethnicity, race, culture.
Okay, well, one more time. We're gonna stop it drought this time. Okay.
Welcome back to the Big Sunday Show.
Yeah. Let's get to it. Because what I'm trying to tell you is, and I know they're trying to push this whole get Trump back in there, but I'm trying to tell you what I see the energy is surrounding both. If the insurrection started with you know who, and this the degradation, right, ended or started or continued with the second one. Okay? Period. All right? When it comes to America or the Capitol or in the insurrection that I feel spiritually, right, and behind the scenes was happening, the attack on, again, certain of us, right, here in America, right, including some of us that, again, played a huge part in things that have been going on for the past couple of years when it comes to the so-called movement that's going on. Okay? I don't know about anybody else. I can just speak for myself. When I did the Vaccine Nation video, right, was around January. It was the beginning of January, okay, right? And as we watched those people crawl into that building, that's when I felt the energy crawling into my household and trying to do what it did to it. So I asked, who are the domestic terrorists? I'm not pointing no fingers. We're just asking, who are they? And what about the Americans that feel as if somebody dropped the ball on them and allowed other groups and nation building, right, interfere with their lives on many different levels? When it comes to caste or class or, right? So this is something personal on a common level, and this goes all the way, it trickles all the way down that pyramid when it comes to caste and class, right? So we said, really, if America is not built on those things, then why in the world are we still putting it on the application? If those things don't matter, why are we still putting it on the application? See, because what these people don't understand is there's an underlying issue here. This is nothing against anybody. We're just putting this in general. What I feel like when it came to the slandering, right, of me amongst my community, one that I helped build, right? One of the only ones within the community, right? Why I'm getting the heat is because I'm sticking up for all. I think America or Americans don't realize that the other groups that you're going to be dealing with are not as nice. Right? I'm going to get the heat from my people. I'm already getting the heat from my people. I'm already on the... So this whole thing, right? It doesn't work out too well for me on either side. Because when I speak truth to my people, they don't want to hear it. When I speak truth to you people, you don't want to hear it. If we're separating. I'm not the one talking about when I get my patents, I'm going to go on the land and all these people have to die or be removed off of the land, right? But see, I feel like whatever is being exploited on my side is one-sided. Whatever's being exploited and promoted on my side is all of my personal life and my business. When it comes to other people, they have professional platforms and they clown on other platforms. I'm not the one that says that these people and those people don't belong. I just tell the story, how it happened, so that we can know, so that we don't go back into that. I don't think anyone can really go on my platform and say that there's hateful material. It might be something that hurts your feelings because people don't like the truth anymore. So this lets me know already that all of these groups have been keeping an eye, the same way they've had their eye on so-called Afghans for this, or Iraq for all this time.
Oh, if you think some of President Biden's words make you shake your head now, listen to what he said about America when he was vice president.
So you figure out how to live together like we do. You will never, never make it.
Okay, so until we figure out how to live, and this sounds very personal, it seems very direct. It doesn't really seem like this topic started off talking about a group of people. It seems like it may have been targeted towards a person. The beginning of this. But the same people, nobody's paying attention as they pave their way across the land. Nobody's paying attention again to how they're treating their own people and how they got to where they got to. Yes, of course, hard work, but let's not act like these same people that say that they hate some of these people, maybe our people, so-called, should know that some of these people been planted there, like I've been telling you, by the same people that they say they hate. Don't get it twisted. Nobody said all of them. I said some. I said some. This story repeats itself all the time. I feel as though spiritually, soully, that I've been there. And that source, or your so-called God, is responsible for waking and rising people like me up in these times. The truth. Unchained, unedited, the truth. It was never supposed to be the truth about my personal life and what I do in my household. I don't know. How do we live? How do we live? Because again, we've been pointing out things that have been unearthed or unchained on this channel for a very long time. Because again, of the false notion and perception that we're given, because again, of the way we've been educated. Generation after generation. So we are the ones that we've been waiting for. It just is the fact that other people knew we were coming. They knew who to put the ball and chain on and who to let fly. You understand what I'm saying? They knew who to trample over and who to exalt. It happens that way most times. They suppress the angry, bitter things that these groups say, no matter what so-called race they call themselves. And they exalt things about people that is nobody's business in the first place. or that offend people because something might be said, maybe not even in a negative way, about their sexuality or what they choose to do or how much money they have. These things are just